Yes, I'm over here smoking my black smoke. It's absolutely no nicotine. If you look at it, it says no tobacco up here. I do not like tobacco. I do not smoke cigarettes. So this was very important to me. If you guys know Super Scent, a lot of you probably know her as the owner of the Crown Case makeup collection. This is her best friend's line. His name is Black, so he created a hookah. I'm gonna actually put his Instagram in it. This is not promo. I'm not getting paid for this. I actually bought this. I bought this whole kit. It was like about $3.50 or whatever, but it's worth it. I love supporting Black businesses, and the fact that he created a non-tobacco hookah, I was sold from there. So I'm giving y'all sensory warning. I don't know if this sound is gonna affect you, so before you even watch this video, I am gonna be playing with my hookah because it helps calm my nerves. And yeah, I'm about to talk about some heavy stuff today, so I had to create an ambiance that'll keep me calm. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I miss you guys. Hi everybody. Oh my god, I ain't even gonna say it. For those of you who watch my videos, y'all know what I always say. I ain't even gonna say it. I'm just gonna say what is up, y'all? How y'all doing? Well, like I said, I was gonna come back and give y'all the real deal about my COVID experience, and this is gonna be my last video talking about it. I'm not gonna talk about it no more after this. Like I said, my name is Lisa from Chaotically Lisa. I am the owner of this channel. Like I said, so if you're new to my channel, if you haven't watched my other videos, I have made a video about my COVID experience as I was going through COVID, like literally as I had it. I did contract it on, I know the date and everything. It was July 13th, actually July 12th. I just came back from work. I had went away, came back. Long story short, when I was making them videos, I really thought I was good. Like, you couldn't tell me COVID was nothing, it's just a little cold. Baby, literally maybe a week after I made that video, I relapsed. I did not document that journey. I didn't talk about it because I'm gonna wait till I get better, if I get better, and then I'll just talk about everything. So, am I 100% better right now? No. But I am probably maybe, I want to say 75% better. What happened was, I want to say maybe 2 weeks from the time I contracted it, and I started, you know, if like I said, if you watch my videos, you can see that I was actually pretty okay. I even cracked a joke about saving frogs and why I healed so quickly. Listen, I went out and did yard work. Obviously, I overworked myself, and that's when the breathing issues started. It took me maybe a week and a half to get my breathing back together. I actually just started getting my breathing back together. I had to go and do steroid therapy, and by the time, that took 6 days. By the time I finished that, I would say 2 days after that therapy is when I was able to walk. Like, it was to the point I was so weak and lethargic, I couldn't even walk. Like, very short distances. It was bad. But let me put a disclaimer out there. In this video, this is no way of me making light of COVID. No way of me saying this is how everybody's COVID experience is going to be, because it's not. I have literally witnessed my whole household go through it. And when I say each and every person went through it completely different, like completely different. So I have people I know now going through it, and they going through symptoms I didn't experience. So I can honestly say it hits everybody differently. This thing has a mind of its own. I am 100% blessed. Like, I cannot thank God enough that I got the lower end of the spectrum, because so many people are not making it. Even as of today, I'm still finding out co-workers are dying. I'm talking about young, healthy co-workers. I'm like, what is going on? So it's like you have to sit back sometimes and ask God, like, why I don't know what I consider it lucky or not, the way this world is going right now, but how did I end up getting the lower end of it? You know, I have bad asthma to the point where in 2017, I was admitted in the hospital. You know, I could have lost my life. Twice in my life, I've been admitted for my asthma. So it's pretty severe when I do go through it. And last year, when this whole COVID thing came full force, you couldn't tell me I wasn't going to be one of those people that died if I caught it. So for me to have went through this and really didn't experience much of anything other than, you know, what I showed you in the video. I'll post that video link so you can see if you have not watched it. And then to have my relapse, and it kind of just triggered an asthma attack more than anything. So just want to say I'm grateful to God. As you can see, I'm still dealing with stuff. I actually, as you see in the beginning clip of the video, I was playing with my hookah. This is the first time I've even played with something like this because of the COVID. I didn't know if my lungs could even handle something like this. And I can honestly say it is making me cough a little bit. Like, after I filmed that clip, I noticed it's kind of making me cough. So I might put this down. Let's see. Let me see. It feels good. Put a little bit of menthol in it. Just trying to, you know, I don't know. Long story short, guys, as of now, what am I experiencing? What was that? What am I experiencing right now? I'm experiencing still no taste and no smell. I still cannot taste, nor can I smell. That has been now probably about a month. So if you read reviews about how that's probably one of the last things people gotten over with, it's true. I cannot say. I can now start smelling faintly. Like, one day out the blue, I was able to smell my daughter's perfume, and it was like, I was so excited. I was like, oh, you smell good. And then it dawned, like, wait a minute, I can smell your perfume. Like, I was so excited. And then just like quick as it came, as quick as it left, I haven't smelled anything since. That's a little frustrating. You don't realize how much you need your smell, but yeah, even with cooking, it's really hard because I can't taste or smell my food, and that's how I cook. I'm one of those cooks that like to smell and taste as I go along. So it's like I'm cooking blindly, but I'm not going to complain about that. Like I said, people have lost their lives. Like, so many things are going on in this world. So I'm not going to complain about it. I'm just letting y'all know what I'm dealing with. I'm not complaining. So I'm dealing with that. I still can't really walk too fast. I still get fatigued. I noticed that I've been really exhausted. I just officially kind of started going back to work this week. So, you know, that, a little bit of coughing here and there. My breathing is still not 100% back, but as you can see, I'm able to smoke a hookah, so it's not that bad. Other than that, I can say I can't really notice anything. Oh, no, I'm lying. Brain fog. Brain fog has been kicking my butt. Like, I could literally become just so dizzy and lost and confused. Like, if I might have to edit this video a lot because I noticed that I'm starting to stutter a lot. That's probably been one of my worst symptoms, the brain fog. Like, I could have a conversation, I just start stuttering, I can't get my words out. So, anyway. But, like I said, I'm grateful to God because I am not vaccinated. And this is kind of what I want to talk about with my COVID experience. Basically, it's about the vaccine against the non-vaccine. So, all right, let me put this out there because I'm noticing there is so much ignorance around this vaccine. This vaccine does not prevent you from getting COVID, okay? Let's just put that out there. This vaccine was created to make your symptoms minor. It's supposed to prevent you dying, basically. This is how they promoted it. It's supposed to help you stay healthier, supposed to allow your body to fight it better so you don't end up in the emergency room in a ventilator. That's what the vaccine is for. Just like the flu. shot. It doesn't prevent you from getting it. It's supposed to help you, you know, if you do get it, it's supposed to lessen your symptoms or whatever. Anyway, y'all, the government, in my mind, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I do think different than a lot of people that I surround myself with. And I notice that a lot of people around me, sometimes I just be like, Lord have mercy. But you know, I'm not here to judge how people think or how people trust the government and all that stuff. I don't. So the part that I've realized through COVID, we're not going to speak about my experience as far as physically, because I've kind of already went through that and I just updated you what I dealt with after the video. My video today is to talk about the mental aspect of having COVID. It tore me up mentally, y'all. Like, y'all do not understand. Like, I was going to do this video with Tay, but I decided not to. She suffered probably way more than anyone I know personally who've been through it, which I haven't really met too many people who've been through it personally, but her experience was really crazy and it messed me up in the process because she was here dealing with it. I have watched family tell family that they can't even come around if they're not vaccinated, and it's hurtful. It's hurtful to watch. Not only watch, but even to experience it, because if you watched my first video, I explained to y'all how I caught it. It was through Tay, and you know, it was very stressful on me because, of course, we're the only adults in this household, and to have your whole household under attack. And mind you, me and Tay do not live together, but we're going to do that video together, another video. We separated in 2020. We have not publicly spoke about that, but I'm publicly putting that out there. We did separate in 2020, December 2020 to be exact. So she was not living here. So I hadn't seen Tay for 2 whole weeks when she came to visit and brought the virus into my household. So imagine being the only adult in your home. And of course I did better than her because she caught the pneumonia COVID. And that's the one that's killing people. It's the pneumonia that is killing people when the fluid and stuff clogs up in your lungs and you suffocate. Yeah, she caught that version. And talk about stress, guys. Like, I was going literally crazy. I mean, like crazy. She could tell if she chooses to talk about it. Like I said, I personally do not want to talk about this anymore. This is going to be my last time talking about it. If she chooses to talk about it, that's on her. I literally was going crazy. I mean, screaming, losing my mind because my kids, you know, it's like, okay, I caught it. Ain't nothing I can do about it. It was my son. And I was trying to protect him because, you know, he's in his senior year of football and everything, like his senior pictures was coming up. His senior dinner was coming up. Like all these monumental moments that we waited for 4 years was all coming up right during this situation. So all I wanted was to just be able to at least just protect my kids. Like, I had no idea. She had no idea. She did not know she had COVID when she came over, guys. Let me just put that out there. She literally had no idea. So we got sidetracked, literally, like with no warning, no nothing. It just came and invaded my whole household. So shout out to my best friend. Because I don't have family here in Georgia. So the only family I have is my best friend. And she was so gracious enough to offer to take my son and my daughter out the house because we was just so scared for the kids. And me being a responsible adult, my best friend and her family is not vaccinated. I said that would not be right because we don't know if they got it. They've all been exposed. I personally didn't feel comfortable putting them at my best friend's house knowing they were not vaccinated because you just don't know how it's going to react to everyone. And I was like, God forbid my kids are exposed and they do have it. And now you watching and taking care of my kids as if they don't. And then another couple of days later, all of a sudden symptoms start flaring. Thank God, because that's exactly what happened. So I'm so grateful that my instinct told me not to. But at the time, the only solution that we could come up with is for Tay to go back home. At the time, she was back home with her family, which is all vaccinated except for my goddaughter. So, but they have a family here. So I'm like, it can, you know, family is family. Y'all can work things out. You know, the unvaccinated, my goddaughter, you know, maybe they can work something out with a auntie or something. Just, and plus, if you are aware that someone is coming into your home, is ways that you can protect yourself. Like, had I known, of course I would not have turned her around or whatever. I would have gave her a room. She still has access to everything. We are family no matter what. And like I said, we're going to talk about that video. We're going to make a video about that. We owe that to you guys, especially with the video we made of how to love a damaged woman. That was basically about me. We're going to really dissect it and realize it really wasn't all me. But anyway, you know, I just thought as family, that's what you do. You come up with plans and figure it out, because that's what I would have done if the shoe was on the other foot. I feel like when you know there's ways you can protect yourself, you know, lock somebody up in a room, put the food by the door. When at N9, she could have wore her N95 mask. Like, there's so many things you could do when you're prepared, versus me who had no warning and it just kind of attacked us. And I'm sick, my kids are sick, and it's just me. I'm not even supposed to be out there. I'm supposed to be in the house for the first 10 days, I think they said. Now they moved it from 14 to 10. And it's like I'm forced to be going outside because I got to make sure she's good, because she was on the verge of, with the fact I really didn't know if she was going to make it. Like, she was at that point where I got scared. I couldn't break her fever. She was so lethargic. She was not eating. She lost 15 pounds in 1 week. It scared the fuck out of me. And I didn't have the strength to be able to get her to where she needed to be. So I kept saying, you have to go home. Like, I'm scared. Like, you need proper help. And since your family's vaccinated, they can help you, because they can be prepared and they would know what to do and how to protect themselves. And since everyone's vaccinated, they're in a way better situation than here, because I can't take care of you, because I'm struggling too during that time. I'm talking about that time frame when I was going through it and mentally breaking down, and I'm going through my situations. You know, I was having them bad body aches and I was tired. I couldn't get out the bed. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all going through it at the same time. My son, now he's sick, so it's like I gotta take care of him. It was just so much on me, y'all. Like, I didn't know what to do. Anyway, long story short, that's when I said, okay, this vaccine, whatever the government got out here, is doing its job. Basically, she was told no, she cannot come. Even though they're vaccinated, she was not able to come. It was very hurtful. At first, I was hurt, because I'm like, dang, nobody really do care about my kids. Then I had to realize no one owes my kids. No, like, at the end of the day, that's not my family. That's her family. So I went from taking my personal part out of it to looking at her, and I just felt so bad. Like, wow, like, this virus is really breaking up families. So very sad, unfortunate situation. Everybody has their reasons. So I'm not here to bash anyone. All I could do is just look at it from my point of view. And for me, it was very hard, very stressful. Like I said, a lot of you guys didn't know we did not make this public. Me and Taya has not even, we filed for divorce. So my obligations as a wife, none of that even was relevant at the time. But because I still love her and she's going to always be my family, like, that's never going to change. I still did what I had to do. When I realized that it was really just her by herself, like, she doesn't have any help, I'm like, damn, I really got to do this shit. So I finally started letting my guard down a little bit, because like I said, y'all, I was going crazy. I was definitely pointing fingers. I was mean. Cause I just felt so attacked, you know. It was hard. Very hard. Before Prince got diagnosed, you know, he kept saying he's good, he's good. I'm sorry, y'all. I knew this was gonna be a hard video. This is just calming mechanisms. Before he actually got diagnosed and came up with a positive test, I was just so scared. Like, my biggest fear was him, because I knew everything that was at stake for him, as far as the things he worked so hard for to accomplish. I even told her she had to leave regardless. Like, if your family won't take you, it's nothing I can do. Like, I have to protect my son. It was to a point where I had to think about my child. So I had even said, well, you might have to go to a hotel and just make sure it's close to me. I'll still be there for you. And that day, it was very stressful, y'all. I still feel bad about it, because she was struggling. She couldn't barely breathe. She's at the lowest point of her life. Just was told she can't even come back around without being vaccinated. And I'm watching her trying to struggle with her little bags. And I'm like, I can't do this. And I just was like, no. Take your ass back upstairs. And I'm like, no, we a family. We gonna get through it. And that was my pivotal moment when I started realizing that everything happens for a reason. And it was a reason why she came to me. As soon as she got sick, she came here not knowing and not intentional, but it was the way it was supposed to happen because God knew where she needed to be at that moment. So I was able to calm myself down. My son told me, you know, he was so confident he didn't have it. He even was like, it's okay. Don't do that. And we, you know, our family dynamics became even stronger in that moment. Because you don't turn your back on somebody when they're going through it. Even though we are all going through it. I was definitely going through it. Like I said, the mental part of it broke me down. But that day is when I had to talk to God. And I was like, I get it now. So that was our turning moment. And that's when I really was like, okay, we got to get through this. And I started getting scared. Took her to the hospital. Like, it was that bad. And I just started, you know, really trying to make sure she's good, make sure she had medicine. God healed me. So I started healing. I was in a much better place than her at this time. Like, after calming myself down and like really realizing, okay, you could do this. You strong. Like, I'm a strong woman, period. So it's like, I can do this. I had to just get my mental right. So right after that, I want to say a couple of days later is when we found out my son was positive. So it was hurtful. He missed his senior pictures at the time. He didn't get to attend his senior dinner with his coach because his coach did a personal dinner at his home. So he did miss some very pivotal moments because even in senior pictures, you know, he missed that moment to take pictures with his friends, his group, his football team. He missed all of that. But he took it like a champ. He never made nobody feel guilty. Nothing. He took it like a champ. His coach was so amazing. He gave us a makeup date. If you follow me on Instagram, and you probably see a picture of me when I was like, I wanted to pose. I wanted to make sure next time I post, I look cute or whatever. That's what we were doing. He made a makeup date for us so we could take our family senior picture with him. Even though he didn't get to take the pictures with his friends or all that stuff and miss his senior dinner, it's like he still had his moment to take his football senior picture that I heard is actually hanging up on the school. We're going to do a video about that. I have not seen it yet personally, so I'm going to actually do it with you guys, like to go look at that. But just the way my kids handled it, it humbled me. I think it made Tay really realize who her family is. Sometimes it's not the ones that you're born into. Sometimes it's the ones that God give you. And I pray that she knows that now. Like officially, and sorry for me being mean during that time. It was just a lot. It was a lot. But I don't want to cry no more, y'all. But yeah, so we're in a good place now, you know. She's much better. She still have to take her steroids and stuff because, like I said, she had pneumonia. So I'm just grateful to God she's still here. She had a really rough road. It is crazy because I'm the one with the asthma. Like, according to what the media put out there, you would think it would be me in her shoes, but it wasn't. And you want to hear something crazy, y'all? One of the days, I was having a really bad day breathing. I could not find my pump. So You know, she was staying upstairs in her man cave, and I'm texting her, have you seen my pump? I'm asking the kids, because I'm like, I'm literally on the floor crawling, because it's like I could not breathe, and she was already messed up. You know, this girl came out the room with her N95 mask, hunched all over, trying to help me. And I'm like, if you don't take your butt back, that girl love me, y'all. I can never take that away from her. Like, you really know when you're going through something is when you really know who loves you and who really don't give a damn. So this COVID experience taught me so much. Not only who really are your friends, and the funny thing is I have not been failed yet. Like, the ones that I know are solid are always solid. Like, I had 2 friends that was on vacation. My childhood best friend, my sister, my kid's godmother, she was on a vacation with my goddaughter in Cancun, Mexico. That girl ain't miss a beat, y'all. When I say she cool, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I just keep it 100. I'm over here, my nose is running. I'm just going through it. Like, my eyelashes done gotten loose from the cry. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm very honest on this channel. This girl did not miss a beat. Like, she texted me so much till she even said, I'm sorry if I'm getting on your nerves. But she was like, she just couldn't fathom the thought of losing us, you know? So she was scared. And it just meant everything to me. My other best friend was in Jamaica. She was checking in on me here and there. It was just like, they showed out. My sister-in-law, you know who you are, she showed out. Like, she checked up on Tay and me. She didn't miss a beat, and we love you guys for that. Her aunt in Jersey, when I say she was on it, this lady stayed on the phone with Tay for like 6-7 hours. Like, I was just like, you know, you always know who your heavy hitters are when the time comes around. You know the ones. But when you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? My sister, y'all seen the video already about how she sent me that surprise with the butterflies and flowers flying in my face. Like, my brother. Me and my brother went through some things, so we haven't spoken in a couple of months. So out the blue, as soon as he knew, he jumped on it. It's like, it doesn't matter when your loved ones is going through something. It don't matter if you haven't spoke to them. It doesn't matter if you felt some kind of way about anything. It's like all that's supposed to be put to the side. This is the people you love, and it's irrelevant in those moments. And I can honestly say my peoples came through. You know, they was checking on Tay, like, how's she doing? Like, it was so much love during that time. You know, people asking if we needed anything, you know. It was just, it's like, it was such beauty in the tragedy, if you get what I'm saying. It was a lot of beauty within that tragedy. Sometimes you can't see it in the moment, but when you're out of the moment, you able to reflect back and you be like, dang, like, that was dope. Like, so dope. And I love each and every one of you who took the time to love up on us. I love how y'all loved up on Tay, the ones who did check up on her constantly. It was beautiful. Like I said, I'm not here to make nobody feel bad. I'm not here to bash nobody, but when shit is fucked up, it's fucked up. And I'm not going to sugarcoat that. Like, a lot of y'all dropped the ball. A lot of y'all are fucked up, and it is what it is. Like, it's no coming back from it. It is what it is. So she sees it for what it is. It doesn't matter what I see. You know, like I said, it's not me. So I really could care less at this point, but it's just fucked up. And it's sad, but it had to happen. This had to happen for a reason. So hopefully everybody can heal from it. I said to myself after today, I don't want to talk about it no more. So I'm definitely going to heal. I healed from it already. You know, my issues, I felt attacked. I didn't know where it was coming from. You know, I didn't know if the devil was after me. I didn't know how to look at it. You know, I didn't know if he was using Tay as a vessel. Like, why is my home being attacked? I don't look at it like that no more. Because, look, we still here. We still thriving. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's good. Tay's going to be back to herself soon. So it's like, God is good. You know, that's all you can say at the end of the day. God is good. He gives you exactly what you need in life. It might not be what you think you need until you're in that situation and you realize it. This is what you needed all along. So I'm grateful for that. Like I said, moving forward, I am going to invite Tay back to the channel. We're going to make part 2 of How to Love a Damaged Woman. We owe that to you guys. But just know that's my girl, no matter what. You know, we have our reasons why, well, more so me, why I did what I did. And, you know, we're not going to disclose everything, but we will definitely talk about it because it can help somebody else. But just know she good. She Gucci. Everything is good. We're doing better, guys. And anyone who's going through COVID, I pray for you. Keep your spirits up because it don't just attack you physically. It will attack you mentally too. It's no joke. It can definitely take you out. So just stay on top of your regimens. Do what you got to do. And most of all, keep your spirits high. Because even though I was stressed out, I never once felt like I was going to die. You know, I was like, I'm going to get through this like I get through everything else. And I did. And I'm grateful for it. And I thank God every day for it because people are dropping around me like flies. Like I have coworkers that are dying, that's younger than me, fitter than me, healthier than me. They work out, they go to the gym. It's just crazy. But again, I just want to put that out there for you guys who are vaccinated. Stop judging the unvaccinated, and the unvaccinated stop judging the vaccinated. Like, don't let them come between you and your families. Like, don't let this tear up your families, guys. It's not worth it because at the end of the day, you're more of a threat to the unvaccinated than the unvaccinated is to you, according to what they say this vaccine is supposed to do. So it's like, stop it. Just stop it because everybody can still catch it, whether you all vaccinated or not, okay? So if your miracle vaccine really works like the government says it do, you technically should be okay. It's supposed to be us that are the ones that's dying and so-called filling up the hospital beds, as they say. But like I said, I'm not against the vaccine. My only thing, as well as people that's around me, only thing we want is accountability. We want it to be FDA approved, and we want them to be able to own up to if things happen, you know, because we don't know what the long-term effects are. Everybody right now are all guinea pigs because they don't have enough information. And that's just facts. Like everyone now, we're the guinea pigs. Just like they had to be a round of people to take the flu vaccine and stuff years ago, the beginning people are the guinea pigs. And then as time goes, they know how to tweak it and fix it. So then you come up hundreds of years later and now it works. You know what I'm saying? So just because I choose not to be a guinea pig, you shouldn't judge me for that. You know what I'm saying? Or judge anyone for that. And I damn sure don't judge you for being a guinea pig. Be a guinea pig. Be a fucking guinea pig. It's okay. I do not judge you. That's you and your body. And it's me and mine. So I just don't like that part of what's going on in the world of the dividing. But just know I have nothing against anyone who's vaccinated. And I pray that no one has anything against me that's not vaccinated. But we all know that's not true because their fingers are being pointed to us right now. Technically, it's our fault. Everything is our fault. It's just so ridiculous. But anyway, thank you for watching. I sat here and cried like a baby. I'm not going to draw out this video too long. I just wanted to give y'all what I went through mentally, how it was, and, you know, just showing the grace and mercy that God has over my household. You know, just the fact of how my son missed so many things that he was looking forward to for years and took it like a champ, like never pointed the finger. And that's big, like for a 16-year-old to be able to miss out on things like that and never say anything and never act funny, never, nothing. It's like, it's just, it is what it is, you know? It lets me know I'm doing something right. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Again, shout out to all my new subscribers. I'm not coming back with this freaking sappy shit. We gonna have fun. My next video, I'm taking y'all with me to my son's school. I want you to be able to see my real raw reaction of looking at his banner. And I'm gonna take some pictures around it and just be my goofy self again. I don't want to cry no more. But I love you guys, and if you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, tell me what made you subscribe to my channel, or DM me like I said on my Instagram. I'm going to put all my information in the description below. And I'm about to finish smoking my hookah, and I'm about to turn up some music and have me a little party in here. I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to invite Tay upstairs, and we're going to have some hookah and chill. All right. So anyway, I love you guys.